broadcast booth. We are just about ready for the WIAC championship game between the Eau Claire Blugolds and the Stevens Point Pointers. This is the WIAC Conference Championship, Liam. Two teams that know each other very well. What can we expect to see here tonight between the two powerhouses of the WIAC?
Well, the last time these two teams got into it, with this same officiating crew, I'd like to add, there were multiple scrums on the ice. My dad, who was there to watch that game, described it as good old-time 80s WIAC hockey back when they were in the NCHA. The rivalry is alive and well, so I think we're going to see a lot of physicalness tonight.
In terms of lineups, Pointers going with their top line. Some of these guys a little banged up, but you're at that point in the season where you're going to go into a game a little banged up and try to come out on top. Alex Proctor was back on SportsPoint this past week. He was excited for this matchup.
He's also missing a couple of teeth.
Missing a couple teeth from last week's game against River Falls when the Pointers were able to make this championship game. And we can't forget, Liam, the winner of this game has an automatic bid in the NCAA tournament.
For Eau Claire, it's a little bit more high stakes because this is going to be their only shot of making it. For Point, obviously, it'd be nice to have that bid, but their record stands as they might be able to have the resume to just be able to get a vote-in bid if they don't win. So Eau Claire is probably going to playing very, very desperate tonight. Think of it as like a dog trapped in a corner. I mean, all they got to do is lash out and maybe get a chance into freedom.
Stevie Pointer out on the ice, Liam. We cannot forget this is a sold-out game at KB Willet Arena. Every seat is filled. The pep band is at full strength. Plenty of Eau Claire fans here as well to our left. This one is going to be a good one. Starting lineups for Eau Claire. Max Gutschard, number 1 in goal. Colin Stein, 4 Martell, 5 Stauber, 9 Green, and 14 Kyler Grundy for Eau Claire. As for the Pointers, Sean Bunting. What was that?
Starting all their top lines.
Yes, that is correct. Sean Bunting, 13. Captain Andrew Pulius, Fletcher Anderson, Brett Humberstone, Evan Junker on the back line, and, of course, Alex Proctor in goal.
We saw Evan Junker. Frankie, you obviously weren't there for that one, but the last time Evan Junker played in the second semifinal game against River Falls last week, he appeared to injure himself at least 3 times. He was grasping his right elbow and wrist several times. We learned on the show from Alex Proctor it was an injury to his thumb and elbow. He seems to have either he's choosing to play through it or they didn't deem it bad enough for him to be a scratch tonight. Either way, it's pretty cool to see.
Superman mentality, Liam. We are moments away from player intros and the national anthem. 8 minutes away from this one kicking off. I'm Frankie Breit with Liam Statz. We will see you right before this game is underway. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to KB Willet Arena. My name's Frankie Breit, joined by Liam Statz for the WIAC Conference Championship. Eau Claire, Blugolds, Stevens Point, Pointers. Liam, you can feel the excitement in the air in this building.
All 1,800 fans on their feet here for the WIAC Championship, fighting for the Commissioner's Cup. It is the third straight year these two teams have faced each other, and Point's looking to continue that streak of winning it last year. Obviously, these two teams battling for it tonight. Like I said, Eau Claire's got a lot more on the line than Point. I'm interested to see what they're going to do about it.
Yeah, and their 10th straight matchup in the WIAC Championship. We can expect a good one here. Home crowd nearly deafening, including that ruckus student section, which is arguably the best in the WIAC. Guchar will have to travel down there during the second period, but for now, starts in on our left side. 20-minute first period just about to start. Liam, I cannot wait for this one to get underway.
Neither can I, Frankie. I think this is the first one you've seen as a Pointer. Frankly, I'm excited that you're here for this one. Obviously, it's the same old story, Eau Claire versus Point, but doesn't get any less thrilling than this. These two rivals of the WIAC. I mean, like I said, it's the same officiating crew as last time. It's going to be a very physical game. I expect it to be right off the bat.
Face-off, Quinn Green for Eau Claire. The captain, Andrew Pulias for the Pointers. Face-off is won by Eau Claire. Shot back into their zone. We're underway. Man-on shot, bunting, nice hit into the boards. Two of them as one comes in from Fletcher Anderson. Around the backside now, Green sends that one up to Grundy. And now he's off of it. Pointers back on it. Pulias trying to recover. Stick broken.
That's a bad penalty to take, Andrew Pulias. That's as clear a slash as you're going to get.
Whistle not called yet. Here comes Green and the Eau Claire Blugolds swerving his way through the defense. Finally, the whistle blows, and Pulias will go to the box.
That is a bad penalty to take right off the rip. I mean, that's as clear a slash as you're going to get. His stick broke right in half. That's a bad penalty to take, especially from the captain.
Andrew Pulias had started off so hot last week against River Falls. Had the first goal, I believe, might have been the third period of the first game, and then the first goal of the second game in the first period.
Connor Witherspoon actually got the first goal of that second game.
Thank you, Liam. Nonetheless, Pulias into the box. Much different start for the Pointers as the Eau Claire Blugolds are now on the power play. In there for the Blugolds, Oleksiak, who wins it for Eau Claire at the blue line. Dumped outside to Schmall. Schmall back the other way. Martell with it. Martell back to the point to Stauber. Starber. Make that Green on it. Green regains possession inside the Pointer zone at the point. Stauber back to Green. Takes a shot. Saved. Alex Proctor. Going to need to see a lot of that tonight.
This student section, I don't think is going to sit down at one single point this game. Showing their approval of the netminder for that wonderful save right there. And Eau Claire's not a team that you want to go shorthanded against. And around D3, I think they have one of the best records on the power play. Obviously, they're going up against one heck of a penalty kill unit.
Face-off won by Eau Claire yet again at the point. Here come the Blugolds. That one's deflected, but still back to the point. Tyler Hyde on it. Hyde over to Green. Green up the ice. Now backside. 23, Bacala saved by Proctor.
I think they're just testing him out right now, trying to get him out of position, moving it around. 1 minute, 23 seconds left on the power play.
Pointers have been well off shorthanded in the past couple weeks, have done a very good job, and have been very effective on offense. Face-off, this time won by the Pointers. Around the backside, here comes Cody Moline.
That clear hit the referee.
Cody Moline nonetheless has the puck, tries to pass that one up. Shemilevsky, he'll lose possession back into the Eau Claire zone. Hyde up the ice, trying to find Grundy, who loses it. And now back on it is Schmall. Schmall inside, shot to Proctor. Proctor hits that one away, it's still loose. Blugolds on it at the point. You've got that right. Hyde on the puck over to Green. Green fakes a slap shot, now inside, deflected. Nice job by Humberstone. At the blue line, Hyde takes it himself, passes it up, no angle. Bacala sends it back to the blue line. At the point, over to Green. Green slowing things down. Has Grundy. He will send it back to him. Back up to Green. Green up the ice. Schmall on it. Schmall back to Green. Green. Now he lost it. Grundy could not keep possession.
That'll kill some time.
20 seconds left on the power play. That'll slow things down like Liam said. They're back in Eau Claire zone. They will look to regroup. Matthew Falls has the pressure. Nonetheless, 2 versus 3 into the Pointer zone. Eau Claire makes a change. Shot on Proctor. He's got it for the save.
7 seconds left to go on this power play. I mean, Alex Proctor robbed Eau Claire right there. It should be 1-0 right now, but he came sliding across the crease to make that save. Good effort by him.
Had a slow start on that Friday night game against River Falls. Didn't see a lot of action. It's been nonstop for him here on the power play from Eau Claire. Herzberg in the faceoff for Eau Claire. They'll win it. Back to Stauber. Stauber up the ice. Intercepted by the Pointers. Poulius out of the box. Under pressure. Guchar does not touch that one. No icing called. Poulius back on the ice. Has the pressure. That one's intercepted by Anderson. Poulius hits the deck right under us now. Here comes Gonrowski. Gonrowski shot inside. Broken up by Eau Claire. Now they're on the offensive. Back inside Eau Claire's zone now as Eftimovsky sent that one back in. Here comes Eau Claire. Number 2, Colin Stein. Could not get that one off the boards to his man. Now the Pointers on the attack. In behind the net. 2-man in. Fletcher Anderson trying to get it. Green swerves out of the way. Back the other way with Stein. Stein up the ice. Looking for Lemmer, who loses it. The Pointers can't find the puck. Now back beside the net is Aromatario. Nice spin move from Aromatario. Slows things down. Waiting to see what opens up. Here he'll go. Nicholas Aromatario, fast as ever on the ice. In across the neutral zone. Sends that one up the ice into the Eau Claire zone. Around the net. There's a big hit. Hyde stays on the puck. Trenton Hyde.
Witherspoon tried to throw a big check there. A little bit of a reverse hit as he hit the deck.
Now into the neutral zone. 2-on-2. Eau Claire looking dangerous. Offsides is the call.
Tried to stay on sides was Kyle Alexiak. Stretched all the way out. Tried to keep that blade over the line. Just wasn't able to do it. We'll get a stoppage.
Great job from the Pointers to keep things 0-0 during that power play. Much to the credit of Alex Proctor.
Absolutely. I mean, without him, it's 1-0.
Aaron Swanson loses the faceoff. The Pointers have it. Shemilevsky won it. Pointers across the blue line into the Eau Claire zone. 24, Carter Green gets smashed into the wall. Stays on the puck. The Pointers now have it. Owen Dean to Hummerstone to Junker. Right side of the ice, takes a shot in. That one saved by Guchar.
Deflected right in front.
Pointers back on it. Matthew Falls now taken away. Shemilevsky. Matthew Falls has to pass that one away. He will. Finds Brett Hummerstone. Hummerstone shot inside, no angle. That one saved, goes wide. Back to the other side, Mick Hannigan, the senior. That one goes off the face of Swanson. Shemilevsky able to get back on the puck for the Pointers. Eventually won by Eau Claire. Looking to go on the offensive. That one shot up into the neutral zone. Intercepted, Mick Hannigan. Back the other way, Owen Dean on it. Owen Dean sends it up and could not find David Hill. Has to recover, he will. Isaac Moberg swerves his way around the ice hard. Stop back the other way. Now back the other way indeed. Mick Hannigan loses it. It's back in the neutral zone. Cody Moline back at his blue line. Sends it to Gonrowski. Gonrowski up the ice. Does not hit the ceiling of KB Willet Arena. And Stein can't handle it behind the back of the net. Here comes Eau Claire. That is Sammy Martel who loses possession. In the neutral zone, Isaac Moberg, icing waved off. And the Eau Claire Blugolds will slow things down. Here comes Willie Starber. Sends it up the ice to Martel. Martel to Quinn. Quinn Green on it. No angle shot saved by Proctor. Another one comes in. That one's hit away by Brett Hummerstone. Make it Cody Moline. The Pointers fighting for it under us. Here comes Sean Bunting. One-on-one neck the other way. Cody Moline takes a shot off the post and dumped in by Sean Bunting. The Pointers up 1-0.
Max Guchar was way out of position. Sean Bunting was able to get his own rebound after it hit the post, slide it in for an easy goal. The Pointers are going to take the lead early.
What a fantastic bit of teamwork from the Pointers. I believe that was Sean Bunting who fought for it in the neutral zone, up the ice, defeated the pressure, passed it inside off the post, and he was there to take it.
He was there to take his own rebound. I mean, that first one, he tucked it right between the legs of Guchar in the 5-hole. It hit the post, but I mean, I think his own defenseman actually took Guchar way out of his own net. Either way, Sean Bunting for the easy putback. That's like a layup in basketball.
Well said, Liam. The Eau Claire Blugolds won the faceoff. Green's on it now, sends it back to the point. Slap shot comes in, saved by Proctor.
Proctor is remaining tall in net, not standing down in the face of adversity, as the home crowd is letting Guchar know it right now.
This is as hyped up I have seen this student section at KB Willet Arena, and the Pointers are feeding off of it well. Hersberg back in on the faceoff.
There's still a little piece of a helmet laying in
That's right.
Eau Claire zone right now.
Can't remember who took that one off the head, but he remains all right as the Blugolds won the faceoff, but the Pointers quickly take it back away. Here comes Brett Humberstone. Humberstone on the far corner, loses that one. Eau Claire's back on it. Tyler Love up the ice, intercepted Witherspoon. Finstrom's on a pass to Mick Hennigan, 3-on-3, inside Witherspoon, saved by Guchar, and there's Finstrom! Nice stick work, and it's in the net, 2-0.
Noah Finstrom gets the rebound, lifts it over the glove, the blocker hand of Guchar. 2-0 Pointers, less than 2 minutes after the first one. Pointers are buzzing right now.
An unbelievable start for the Pointers, able to make it out of that power play from Eau Claire, and now they're giving it to them 2-0, Liam.
So far, it's been Pointers the entire way. I wonder if it's going to be a repeat of last year when the Pointers defeated Eau Claire 6-2.
Excitement continues to brew in KB Willet. Eau Claire stays very effective on the faceoff as they'll win that one. Pass goes wide. Proctor out of his net to field that one back the other way. Takes a huge hit. It's Shemilevsky, Eftimovsky. Glove save. Keeping it down, Proctor. Mick Hennigan back on it for the Pointers. Humberstone loses the puck to Alexiak. Back out comes Proctor to slow that one down. The Pointers on it, but they'll fall off the puck. Slipping and sliding behind the net. The Pointers back on it in the neutral zone, sent into Eau Claire's zone as the Pointers go for a change.
Eau Claire is playing very aggressive.
Intercepted up the ice, shot in from David Hill, deflected, nice save, Guchar. He'll pay for it with a huge hit into the boards. Back the other way comes Ian Carpenter. That could have been a huge tone setter from Eau Claire to keep themselves almost alive in this game. David Hill in his own zone sends it up the ice to Cody Moline. Cody Moline loses that one, but Isaac Moberg able to get on the puck. Deflected behind the net by a Blugolds. David Hill back on it to the point, fires inside. Stewart takes the shot, but it's deflected. Nobody knows where the puck is. Cody Moline ends up on it, no angle, around the back of the net now. Trying to dump it in, saved by Guchar. Up the ice, hits the top of KB Willet. The short ceiling comes into play yet again, and we'll have a stoppage.
Tried a little bit of a wraparound attempt right there. I mean, there was a good opportunity right there in the slot on the ice between the two circles, but all the Pointers crashed on it at the same time. None of them wanted to take it, and that just kind of led to a little bit of a bunch-up. Either way, they'll get the stoppage. Point has not taken their foot off the gas, but Eau Claire is playing sloppy right now.
Exactly what you want to see if you're a Pointers fan. 12:36 left in this first period. Face-off won by the Pointers. Evan Junker out now at the blue line. Up the ice now. Anderson sends it around the backside. Humberstone inside to field that one. Trying to find his man. Pulia sends it behind the net. Now inside from Anderson. Can't find Bunting.
Good thinking, just poorly executed.
Pointers stay on it though. Inside their own zone. Nice pass. Humberstone's got to chase it though, as Martell brought the pressure. Sent up the ice. No icing. Stein stays aggressive. Now comes Eau Claire, 2-on-2. Quinn Green has some help from Martell. Quinn Green trying to fight inside, and he'll lose that one. Nice defense from Mick Hennigan. Now into the neutral zone. Sean Bunting loses the puck, intercepted by Quinn Green.
Got his pocket picked.
Fires it up the ice. No icing. Gonrowski and the Pointers looking to go on the offensive. Sherino takes the ice for the first time tonight. Up the ice, no icing. Connor Witherspoon sends it back. Noah Finstrom has a man. Fires to Hennigan, takes a shot. Glove save, Guchar.
Frank, I think that if Guchar lets up another goal, they might actually pull him. It's 3 goals in the first period. If I'm head coach Matt Lawn, I mean, I've got to have faith in my goaltender, sure, but when's that point where you make that decision?
That's a fantastic point, Liam. That was, a confidence starting save from Guchar, who's had a rough start to this game. He's going to need to bounce those together and keep stacking success if he wants to stay here in this game. Tyler Hersberg wins the faceoff for the Blugolds. Fighting for it is Trenton Hyde. Trenton Hyde sends it up the ice to no one. Harrison Stewart trying to collect that one. He will, but not till it's deflected by the Blugolds. Nicholas Romatario
Strong
was there
pass.
for it, and now inside across the blue line into the Blugolds zone, back behind the net. Nicholas Romatario on it, sends it back the other way, pass deflected and intercepted by Herzberg. Herzberg trying to fight with it with his own teammate, Schmall. Fake from Romatario sends Green swinging, and the Pointers have possession. Harrison Stewart inside his own zone. Noah Finstrom can't handle that pass as Witherspoon sends Hyde into the boards. Nice pass to Schmall, raises his way up the ice, 3 versus 2. Shot deflected, Proctor, nice save, that one goes out of play.
Schmall with a lot of speed up the ice. I mean, I think he is honestly faster than Dawson Chirino.
Hard thing to do, but he did it. 17 Schmall trying to find a spark for this Eau Claire team who has come out flat, and that is clear as day as Lexiak is in for the faceoff, won by Isaac Moberg, and the Pointers around the boards to David Hill. David Hill, nice pass to Moline, who can't find Moberg.
Nice interception there from the Blugolds.
Puck sent into the Pointers zone, no icing, shoved into the glass.
McKennigan's feeling that one.
He will be feeling that for the rest of the night. Isaac Moberg yet on it. Fires to Moline. The Pointers in across the blue line. Send that one up as the back line goes for a change. Intercepted by the Blugolds. Up the ice comes Lemmer. Lemmer on the puck inside. Nicely done by the Pointers to deflect that one. And Lemmer takes a shot from Junker, who deflected that pass. Dangerous, though, as the Pointers, Eau Claire stays on it as Bacala had an opportunity. Bacala back to Stauber. Stauber sends that one in. Can't tell if that was saved by Proctor.
It was. Blocker save.
He stays strong. Here comes the Pointers in the neutral zone across the blue line. Isaac Moberg tries to dump it to David Hill, who was not ready for it. Back the other way, Stein, but Hill gives him a crazy fight. Quinn Green shot inside, Proctor! What a start to this game for that goaltender. Alex Proctor having himself a night. 9:33 left in the first period. Proctor out of his net to field that one. Sends it across the boards. The Pointers on it. Andrew Pouliot, the captain, across the neutral zone, across the blue line. Icing waved off. Sean Bunting fights for it, but takes a shot in the process. Romatario around the boards. Bunting chasing after it, but it looks like Stewart will be the first Pointer there. Blugolds back on it. Stein up the ice, deflected by Pouliot. Pass came in from Bunting, was high to keep it in the Blugolds zone. Pointers make a change. Stauber now will slow things down as the captain of this team behind Guchar and his net. Stauber up the ice to Stein. Stein was looking for Grundy. Couldn't get it. Proctor out of his net. Dangerous. Here come the Pointers as Eau Claire's on a change, and it tried to get the pass on was Witherspoon to Finstrom, who was not ready. The Pointers have to regroup. Romatario. Chirino tries to find Finstrom, eventually will as that puck went off the boards. Nice pass up the ice to Chirino, trying to corral it with Love under pressure. Love loses it. Finstrom fighting for it under the near boards, under our booth. Pinned against the near corner is Noah Finstrom trying to squirt it out. He will. Eau Claire gets back on it till looks like McKennigan took a slap shot, didn't get it to go. Chirino.
Between the legs try there, just didn't get it to go. Oh my goodness.
Nearly another goal for the Pointers as here comes Eau Claire and the Blugolds. Erickson sent into the boards, loses possession. But Swanson there to save this team. Swanson over to 24. Shot came in to save by Proctor. Standing tall. Opportunity came in from Erickson.
Pass goes wide and all the way down to the end, so everybody will go for a change.
Here come both teams now.
You know, whenever Alex Proctor makes a save, it's a thundering save, and you can hear it from all the way around KB Willet.
Herzberg in across the blue line. Sends it to a man inside. Tries to find Green. Green under pressure. Nicely done. Intercept that one. Brett Humberstone. Puck changing possession. Time and time again. Green takes a shot deflected by Pouliot. Make it Owen Dean.
So that puck will go out of play. Well, that'll bring us to the media timeout, Frankie.
Yeah, Leon, this has been a wild one. Fun start here at KB Willet. 7:16 left in the period. Could you have pictured a better start?
Not really. I mean, this is exactly what they were trying.
And they will now say no media timeout.
All right.
Change.
I'm not sure why that is.
Both teams come back out on the ice. The pep band plays a little.
I think this is a good time as any to say that this championship is brought to you by Culver's and Quick Trip, respectively. I don't exactly remember what the ad reads for those were, but they are sponsoring this tournament.
Quick Trip obviously sponsoring the Athlete Recognition Program of the week for the WIAC. Pointers win the faceoff. Here comes Owen Dean sprinting up the ice, sends it in to the Eau Claire zone. Shemilevsky shoves the captain Stauber down to the ice, loses his glove. Eau Claire back on it. Here comes 13, Lemmer to Alexiak. Alexiak fumbles the puck off his stick. Back to the point. At the blue line is Stauber. The captain takes a shot in glove. Save Proctor. He is so confident out there.
Now we're going to go to the media timeout.
We were just saying, Liam, how confident Proctor is in his net here tonight. It's been fantastic to watch. I still believe that piece of helmet, I think that was Quinn Green who took the puck off his helmet earlier in the first
circle.
Yeah, still out on the ice.
Well, some scores from around the NCAA tonight. St. Norbert takes the championship over Adrian. That's particularly huge for the Pointers, as Adrian would have probably had a first-round bye. They don't get the automatic bid, and now they're probably going to be relying on the vote-in. They more than likely will be able to get it. It is Adrian. They have 25 wins on the season, so more than likely that's going to happen. But St. Norbert, the greatest non-conference rival to the Pointers, wins the NCHA. Over in the MIAC right now between Bethel and St. Olaf, that game hasn't started yet. I think they're on a little bit of a delay, but that's going to be huge for whoever wins that one, as more than likely the winner of that game will face the winner of the WIAC in the automatic championship bid. And in the WIAC, the women's team, UW River Falls Falcons, will win over Eau Claire. Congratulations to them. They are still undefeated on the season.
I mean, what's their record? They're pushing 28-0. Right. What a season for the UW River Falls women's hockey team, as we're back underway in this one. Anderson able to take that puck after the faceoff, sends it up the ice. No icing. Tyler Love sends it back up, but Anderson and Junker are there for the Pointers inside the neutral zone across the red line. Here comes Poulias, nearly across the blue line, just sends it up the ice. Love back behind the net, trying to send it to Martell, intercepted by Humberstone inside, can't find anyone. Sean Bunting there to recover. To Junker, to Bunting, to Humberstone off his skate, fires it back, but doesn't find anybody. Grundy able to take it for Eau Claire, weaves his way through Pointers, but eventually hits the deck, and the Pointers are back on it.
The Eau Claire fans wanted a tripping call on that one. They will not get it.
Anderson across the red line, Sean Bunting passes to Poulias and across the blue line. Poulias trying to take a shot, deflected by Carter Green. Carter Green takes it with himself. Herzberg to his right, dumps it off instead to Grundy. Grundy loses possession. Fantastic defense remains strong for the Pointers. Slap shot comes in from the point. Carter Green deflected. Poulias able to clear that one after a little bit of a messy moment in front of Proctor Guchar. Stops momentum on that one. Green back the other way behind the net to his teammate Green. Carter Green and Ryan Green as they'll lose possession. Noah Finstrom.
Are you sure Quinn Green isn't out there on the ice, Frankie?
Three Greens playing on the ice here for Eau Claire. Godrowski slap shot from the blue line. Dangerous in front of Guchar. And he'll glove that one up.
I think that got deflected off of his own defenseman in front. So Guchar, credit to him, stops a changing shot. I mean, that would have been an own goal if it had gone in. That's the ultimate demoralizer.
Guchar's been strong, still allowing those two early in the game. He'll have to remain that way if Eau Claire wants to find themselves in a favorable position here tonight. 5:20 left in the first period. 11 shots on goal for Eau Claire, just 8 for the Pointers, yet they lead 2-0. Shemilevsky in for the face-off against Herzberg. Pointers win the face-off. Shemilevsky sends it back up the ice. Owen Dean hit off his skates, pin against the boards. Now here comes Green and the Blugolds. Green in across the blue line. Matthew Falls on defense, able to slow him up. Pointers back on it. Godrowski behind the net. Proctor was ready and able in case anything came in. Herzberg to Schmal. Schmal back to the point with Stein. Stein was looking for the captain Stauber, but couldn't find him. Back beside the net now. Green loses it for the Blugolds. Again, the Pointers are back on it. Godrowski tries to find Owen Dean, who can't corral it. Eau Claire will send that one into the Pointer zone as they go for a change up the ice. Shemilevsky had an opportunity, but quickly burned down by Hyde. Back the other way. Love tries to find a pass. Romatario hits that one off his stick up high into the air, not out of play. Sends up the boards to Cody Moline, who eventually sends it to David Hill. 2-on-1. Moberg! Here he had a shot! Does not go in. David Hill
had the opportunity. He was just not able to put that one in.
His
had
first
about
shot.
as wide open a net as he possibly could have.
First shot deflected by the defenseman. Pointers back out. David Hill takes another one. It's in! Off the left side, right side of Guchar. And the Pointers are up 3-0. What a shot, well placed, David Hill.
That's a bad one for Guchar to let in. That wasn't even a changing shot. He was square to it, and he just let it go by. You know, if I'm head coach Matt Lowen, I'm thinking I'm going to put Langford in. I mean, when is enough enough? He's let in 3 goals on 8 shots. That's not good.
2 other goalies on this squad, Keaton French and Josh Langford, both freshmen. As the Pointers win the faceoff, David Hill had his opportunity the first time, didn't get that goal, doesn't miss his shot the second time. And the Pointers on up 3-0. Anderson takes a shot from behind, hits the deck as Eau Claire looks to respond. Aftomovsky back beside the net to Gonrowski. Gonrowski loses that one, sends it in to Proctor. And
puts a glove on it.
That one. That looked like Jack Johnson who took the shot. Nearly a no-angle attempt. Nonetheless, Proctor there for the save.
I'm not sure what Eau Claire is thinking right now with Max Guchard. I'm not even sure what's going on in his head, because you got to know he's just beating himself up over the easy ones.
Yeah, you saw after that third goal how defeated he looked, hung his head. Immediately, shot comes in, dangerous off the faceoff as Quinn Green won it for the Blugolds. Nonetheless, Proctor there to save it yet again. Quinn Green giving chase. Junker there, though, for the Pointers. Sends it up the ice. Well done. Nice pass, but it goes off the skate of Finstrom, who gloves it down, but loses possession. Quinn Green has a shot. He'll take it up into the ice and into the air and out of play.
They would have had the rush. They would have had the rush. They just were not able to settle it on his stick. Either way, this Pointer squad is buzzing.
The defense has been strong. Obviously, the offensive effort has been even stronger. And you can't forget about Alex Proctor. They're looking to win 2 straight WIAC championships. And hang on, as we still have 2 periods left. As Eau Claire wins the faceoff, Stein sends it up the ice as he was nearly at the red line. Junker behind the net. As that one takes a real weird roll off the boards. Dangerous.
Good defense there from Evan Junker.
Schmal had an opportunity there, but Junker stuck with it, and now they'll lose possession back to the Pointers. 3-on-4. Chirino sends it up the ice. Could have had himself Connor Witherspoon. Chirino inside back to Finstrom. Back to Chirino. Took the shot. Could not find the goal as Guchar able to save that one. Staubor takes possession back for the Blugolds. Eventually loses it. Nicholas Romatario over to Owen Dean. Dean takes the shot off the backside of the net. No goal. Shemelevsky in the near corner. Tripped up. Loses possession. Here comes Green. Green back the other way to Schmal. Schmal 1-on-1 with Harrison Stewart. Doesn't want the matchup as he'll go for a change, sending that one into the Pointers zone. Pointers lose possession. Looks like Lemmer on the puck. Now make it Swanson. Eventually it's taken away by Owen Dean. In the neutral zone, Tyler Love to Trenton Hyde.
This student section is really giving it to Max Guchar right now.
Proctor out of his net. Try to get that one, couldn't get it. Nonetheless, Harrison Stewart on the puck finds Owen Dean as he sends that one around the boards. Hyde sends it back into the Pointer zone. Dangerous right in front of the goal, Swanson. Another opportunity, sends it in to Bacala. But the Pointers defense remains strong.
Eau Claire once again looking for a tripping penalty. They will not get it.
Back into the Pointer zone, Proctor on it yet again. Around the near boards, the Eau Claire Blugolds give chase. Lemmer is getting his steps in here tonight. And eventually, yep, you've got that right. They've called for about 3 tripping calls, and they will get that one.
I'm not sure why this crowd's booing. That's a good call, and he's let a couple of them go. I mean, you can only let them go for so long. They're going to get the captain, Harrison Stewart.
2 minutes for Harrison Stewart, the captain. Can you hear what they're chanting, Liam? We want Schroeder chants.
Well, it's not dead. I was worried this year with the brand new freshman class. They wouldn't understand who Schroeder was. Schroeder obviously living in infamy here at KB Willet and around this campus.
I mean, you can't really argue with the call. It was a good call.
No, it was about as clear a trip as you're possibly going to get.
Pointers shorthanded, clear the zone. Guchar out of his net, takes that one, dumps it to Hyde. Hyde up the ice to Green. Across the neutral zone, fires it up for Grundy across the blue line, who was not there at practice. Got to get back in his net, try to send that one up the boards, but was defended by Grundy. Pointers on it nonetheless. They clear the zone.
1 minute left here in the first period. Pointers have been dominant in every area so far.
Pulias inside, giving pressure onto Hyde, eventually backs off. In the neutral zone across the blue line, Quinn Green. Green, slap shot around the boards, finds Grundy. Grundy back the other way for Alexiak. Back to Green. Green to Alexiak, behind the net. Alexiak loses that one. The Pointers clear yet again.
1 minute left here in the power play. That means they're going to ride a man advantage into the second.
Under 25 seconds now left in the period. One more, you have to think opportunity for Eau Claire to score on the power play in this period, but not easily done as Pulias is there for the Pointers across the red line, across the blue line as Sean Bunting inside takes a big hit off the puck, pinned against the boards. 5 seconds left in this period. Up the ice comes Alexiak. Does he have the time? Has to take a shot from the blue line. He will say bye, Proctor, and that does it for the first period.
There's a little bit of a hit after the whistle. Andrew Pulias, one of the Blugolds, is down on the ice right now. Cade Lemmer, he's slow to get up. And now the ref saw it. I think Pulias is going to get away with a little bit of an extra shove after the whistle. Either way, that's going to do it for period number 1. 3-0 Pointers. They've been dominant in every area, defense, offense, and goaltending.
Yeah, Liam, and they're laying the law. You just saw Pulias take a shot near the end of the period there, not get the call. And obviously it was near the buzzer, so obviously could have been hard to miss with all the attention on that final shot coming in from the Blugolds. Guchar, you think we see him in the second period?
Honestly, no, I don't think we do. He let in 3 goals, the third of which is one that he definitely should have had. It was not even that bad of a one-timer, a slap shot as it may be. He didn't have to slide across the crease for it. He had it square to the shooter. David Hill just put it past him, and that's one that you cannot let in, and he did. So if I'm Matt Lowen, I would put Josh Langford in, as Keaton French doesn't appear to be suited up tonight. So, yeah, I mean, it's a poor performance so far.
Well, we will just take our first intermission of the night and come back with some statistics from the first period at the top of our return. 15 minutes on the clock for the break. As Harrison Stewart remains in the box for 32 seconds, 11 shots on goal for the Pointers. And crazy enough, the Blugolds are out shooting the Pointers with 14 shots on goal, yet are down 3-0. What do you say, Liam? Should we do stats now?
I mean, yeah, let's read the stats now.
All right, break it down.
Well, Blugolds are actually beating the Pointers in faceoffs as well. They've won 11. Pointers have only won 8. I mean, at this point, honestly, the Blugolds are doing everything right. They're out shooting, they're passing well, and they're winning faceoffs, and yet they're still down 3-0. So maybe fundamentals isn't everything they need to rely on right now.
Sean Bunting had the first goal of the night, followed by Noah Finstrom only 38 seconds later. And then in the 15th minute, David Hill.
And that's the bad one
of the night. Yeah, that was the one that he should have been able to save.
Absolutely.
Alex Proctor, 14 saves. Max Guchar, just 8. Proctor has been a stud in the net throughout the first period.
Stopping all 14 shots so far. That's usually where we're at about the second period, too.
Few penalties on the night. Andrew Pulias for slashing.
So
and Harrison Stewart in there, obviously, for interference.
Both captains have taken a penalty for this Pointer squad. I mean, as captains, you're really not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be kind of the stoics, and you're not supposed to take bad penalties. Andrew Pulias, obviously, they're both deserved penalties, by the way. They're not ticky-tacky. I mean, a huge slash from Andrew Pulias, like stick broken on the ice. And, I mean, as clear a chip as you're going to see from Harrison Stewart. So
and the rest of the team picking up the slack. They've been stellar. We've been Frankie Breit and Liam Statz from KB Willet Arena. Thank you for joining us here in Pointer Studios through SportsPoint for the WIAC Championship between the Pointers and the Blugolds. We will see you in just a bit for the start of the second period. Welcome back to KB Willet Arena here in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. We're in the WIAC championship for men's hockey. UWSP, the Pointers, lead 3-0 over the Eau Claire Blugolds. My name is Frankie Breit, joined by Liam Statz. Liam, it's been one heck of a game throughout the first period. The Pointers look to continue their dominant push towards the championship and the automatic bid into the NCAA tournament. How do the Blugolds have to look to respond?
Well, I mean, first off, I don't think anybody actually expected this to happen. I mean, they expected a dominant victory, but 3 goals in the first, that's huge. If you're Eau Claire, basically what you got to do is, first off, I do feel like you should switch out Guchar for Langford. You got to give a newest perspective, because clearly Guchar doesn't have it tonight. But mostly, I mean, you just got to keep peppering Proctor and good puck movement, because, I mean, eventually Proctor is going to get, if you get him out of position, which is hard to do, by the way, because he's remained stoic in the net tonight. Otherwise, I mean, you're just not going to get anything by him. And, I mean, Alex Proctor, heck of a goaltender. I mean, it's going to be really hard for them to beat him tonight. They are going to keep Max Guchar in the net. So I guess Matt Lowe's placed a lot of trust in him that he's going to be able to get this done.
Especially against that student section, Liam. We've seen Proctor have a great game tonight.
Well, they're all giving him a fine how do you do over there.
The home student section of KB Willet Arena has been booming here during the WIAC championship. And this Pointers team looks to keep pushing the effort. Fantastic start to the game. They'll look to continue it. It is the second period. 32 seconds left on the power play for Eau Claire. Harrison Stewart remains in the box for 32 seconds. We talked about it at the end of the first period. Just a bit of stats here today. Alex Proctor, 14 saves. Guchar, 8 saves with 3 goals against him. And the Pointers obviously with a 3-0 lead. Sean Bunting, Noah Finstrom, and David Hill, your 3 goal scorers here tonight. Looks like Quinn Green will remain in the faceoff for Eau Claire against Isaac Moberg, as we're just about ready for the second period of the WIAC championship. Face-off won by the Pointers. Hit away. Eau Claire back on it inside their own zone. Hyde rolling out back the other way. Has Grundy. He'll dump it to him. Quinn Green to his right. He'll send it that way. Quinn Green across his own blue line to the neutral zone. Pass to Hyde, who loses it. Recovered by Moberg. Steals it away. Passes it back to Junker. Fakes out a man. Over to Humberstone. Into the neutral zone. Up the ice. Shot towards Guchar.
That'll kill a lot of time off this penalty.
Just 4 seconds away, and the Pointers are back at full strength. But nonetheless, here comes Eau Claire. Dangerous opportunity. Godrowski. Nice defense. That shot was dropped in with little to no power into Proctor's pad, and he was able to glove that one up.
I think I heard Chick-fil-A there from the public address announcer, just for a random reason or something.
With his mask off, looks like an equipment issue for him now.
Yeah, I think that as the Blugolds drove into the net, I think that one of them might have made a little bit of contact with Proctor. Nothing malicious, I'm sure. As we saw, I'm pretty sure that was Quinn Green going to the boards after that. Either way, it doesn't look like anything seems to be the issue. So
we mentioned at the top of the broadcast how Alex Proctor was on SportsPoint this past week. We saw a close-in look at the teeth he lost against River Falls, hoping to see him keep the rest of his teeth here tonight. Mick Hennigan given pressure as the Blugolds won the faceoff. Shot came in, deflected by Fletcher Anderson. Back on the puck was Johnston. Johnston back to Carpenter. Carpenter up around the boards looking for Green. Bunting was there to intercept it back around the boards the other way. Carpenter back on it for the Blugolds until Mick Hennigan able to intercept that pass up the ice across the red line, across the blue line. But the Pointers never had possession. That one is cleared up into the neutral zone. Fletcher Anderson loses the puck but still gives chase. Blugolds back on it, sent up the ice by Schmall. Man on is Green, but sent away by Proctor. It's one-on-one. Bunting gets Guchar. Shot in. It's a goal. Sean Bunting is second of the night. The assist from Alex Proctor.
Alex Proctor's going to get his first collegiate assist and point off of this play. He sends the puck all the way up the ice to Sean Bunting. Everybody's giving him a fine. How do you do? It's 4-0 Pointers. Oh my goodness.
A sensational heads-up play by the goaltender Alex Proctor, who may be playing the best game of his season. And Sean Bunting puts it away one-on-one with the goaltender. What more can you ask for as this faceoff is won by Eau Claire, who immediately look to score as they're down 4-0. Shot came in from Stein, deflected by the Pointers. Witherspoon was on it, dangerous in front of Proctor. Tries to get away. He will off his skate. Nice save across his crease.
That was the best toe save I've seen ever.
Chirino passes to Stewart, the captain. Takes a shot in, deflected by Stein. Across the backside of the net, loses the puck. Noah Finstrom sends it back into Witherspoon. Can't corral that puck. Chirino gives chase on a 23. Bacala one-on-one with the Robotario. Takes a shot. Glove save, Alex Proctor!
Dustin Chirino got tripped up, and he went into the boards very heavy. He's down on the ice. He's kind of favoring his shoulder, I think. You hope nothing bad happened there, as he's one of the most dynamic players on this team.
Still slow to get up, and I will have to assume he'll go to the bench. He'll hobble his way over, get some help from the captain, Harrison Stewart. Hopefully he is all right. Alex Proctor had that, some jawing off rather.
They're jawing between the benches
from
right
Chirino
now.
and the bench. Obviously a frustrated Eau Claire bench, but Liam, Alex Proctor with the assist.
That's his
comes right back with it.
collegiate point.
Yeah, it comes right back with it with a
huge,
sensational glove save.
And a huge toe save. Like, the only reason that puck is not in the back of the net, I think he stretched out wider than he could ever have possibly stretched out in his entire career to make that save. I mean, we saw that when he was on the show. He kind of showed us how much flexibility he has. As I think Point's going to get another penalty here, and they will. It's going to be 2 minutes for tripping. And so I think that's going to send them back onto the penalty kill. Again, a good call. I know that this crowd's not going to agree with it, but so far every call made tonight has been a good one.
And that's the freshman Owen Dean heading into the box from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The Pointers on the penalty kill the second time tonight, like Liam just stated. This is the biggest opportunity for the Blugolds to try and claw their way back into this WIAC championship. No easy feat against a team like the Pointers, but they'll do their darndest as the Blugolds win the faceoff. Hyde to Green, back to Hyde, who loses the puck, has to recover. He will. Backs it up a little, sends it back to Green, who again fumbles the puck. The Blugolds are just struggling with every facet of the game, it seems, as Grundy is on it. Back in, across the red line, across the blue line, 2-on-2 against Humberstone. And Grundy in! Nice defense. Proctor nearly had to touch that puck even though it crossed his face. And there will be a stoppage.
As the puck comes way free. Good defense there from the Pointers, but I mean, he was coming in with some speed. A real dangerous opportunity there. I mean, they're kind of lucky that he wasn't able to tuck that one away.
It almost seems the Pointers defense was not expecting that kind of push to come in. Nonetheless, face off in the Pointers zone. Won by the Pointers. Around the backside of the boards to David Hill. David Hill sends it up, clears the zone.
Kuchar all the way down.
Out of his net to field it. Shemilevsky gave chase back the other way, but Cody Moline's there to stop its momentum up the ice. The Shemilevsky, the Pointers on the attack while they are shorthanded until it's eventually won back by the Blugolds. Up the ice comes Schmal. Schmal has to fight for it. Poke check came in from Eftimevsky. Pin against the boards. The Pointers, nice defense. Cody Moline trying to give chase. Grundy up to the point to Stauber. The captain sends it back to Grundy. It's in! The Eau Claire Blugolds have their first goal of the night. Nice shot by Grundy to push this game to 4-1.
Well, it's like we said. I mean, the only way they were going to get one past him is if they got him out of position. They had some good effective passing there. And that's the only way you're going to beat Alex Proctor is if you can get him across. Either way, he was good there by the Pointers, just not enough. But the Blugolds have finally found some spark. Let's hope they don't ride it out till the end, though.
Yeah, Liam, and there's only so much you can do while you are shorthanded. The Pointers did everything they could and have been very effective here tonight. The defense has been stellar. And like you just said, they've just got to stick with it as they're back to full strength after that goal. Pointers win the faceoff. Anderson to Stewart. Up the ice to Bunting. Can't find the puck. That one will be icing. 16:24 left in the second period. Liam, what are you seeing?
Well, the fans are, I think, showing their support for the Blugolds. I don't think they'd be saying anything else, you know. Obviously, it's a very hard environment down there on the end for Max Kuchar. He's saved a couple, but he's kind of let in a couple that he probably wants back, and the crowd's not going to let him forget it.
I bet you as long as this puck stays in the Pointer zone, he's happy, especially with the noise coming in from the student section. Face-off won by the Pointers, but the Blugolds putting up a fight. Sean Bunting, nice pass to Poulias. 2-on-2, Anderson and Poulias shredding them up. Anderson on the puck. Eau Claire Blugolds get back into their own zone, able to recover, put on some nice defense as they're trying to get away. Shot on from Sherino. That one goes well wide. The Blugolds have an opportunity. Nice hustle from Anderson, though, but it is a whiff on the puck. Anderson able to get it back. The Pointers able to recover. Humberstone as Eau Claire goes for a change. Up the ice, Dawson Sherino across the red line, across the blue line. Sends that one off the boards, tries to recover it. A backside of the net to Finstrom. Finstrom loses the puck. The Blugolds are at 3 versus 2. Bacala. Bacala drops to Swanson. Swanson takes a shot, glove save. Oh, Alex Proctor, well done, sir.
A little bit of extra pushing and shoving after the whistle. They're going to filter out of there now, I think. I'm not sure. Alex Proctor is giving some lip, I think, to Cade Lemmer. He's not happy that he came up behind him in his crease. Either way, that's going to get a stoppage of play. I love how physical Alex Proctor's being right now. He's letting everybody know this is his ice, and they're not welcome on it.
Confidence very high for the sophomore goaltender from Tennessee. 15:29 left in the period, 4-1, Pointers up. Puck drop, face off, won by the Blugolds. Bacala trying to stay on the puck, well fought for by Humberstone. Tripped up is Witherspoon, no call. Behind the net, Swanson tries to send that one up, deflected by Junker, gloved up by Proctor.
Cade Lemmer again goes right back in there. I think it's pretty much Alex Proctor versus Lemmer at this point. Those two do not like each other at the moment.
We talked to Proctor many times on SportsPoint. He said he's got a lot of friends on this Eau Claire squad, and it is his favorite team in the WIAC he wants to go up against, Liam.
I mean, no kidding. I mean, most of these were former teammates, including Max Guchar. Well, Max Guchar is someone he battled against a ton in the NAHL.
Face
and
off.
He's looking to do it again tonight.
Fought for. Eventually, the Blugolds had possession, but lost it as the Pointers back on it. Cody Moline sends that one to Isaac Moberg. Up the ice, trying to go through the legs. Well defended by Hersberg. Back the other way. Gonarowski behind the net. Fast as ever, loses that one. He's trying to send it off the boards. The Blugolds had an opportunity. The Pointers fight for it. It's Moberg. Back the other way, finds Cody Moline across the blue line. Up, no angle, doesn't take the shot around the backside of the net. Recovered by the Blugolds. Back the other way.
The Blugolds seem to be outskating the Pointers right now. That goal seems to give them some life. The Pointers really aren't able to get anything offensively going.
Good defense from the Pointers. Gonarowski off the boards to David Hill. David Hill loses that one. Gonarowski there. Johnny on the spot, sends it back into the zone. The Blugolds are back on it. Pass came in for Hersberg, who could not reach out and find it. They'll go for a change. Off the boards, oh indeed, has some space. Sprinting up the ice, cuts it back. Off the boards, up the ice to Matthew Falls. Around the boards looking for it, but Carter Green there for the Blugolds. Back to the captain, Stauber. Stauber off the boards to Grundy, to Green. 3-on-2, here comes Green across the blue line. Gets past Romatario across, behind the net, deflected up, stays in play. The Pointers have an opportunity, 4-on-3. Grundy hustles back, it's 4-on-4. O&D takes a shot inside, deflected out wide. Who's on this one now? Looks like Shemilevsky in the far corner. Fighting for it, pinned against the boards, fought back. Evan Junker in the middle of 3 Blugolds, sends it up the ice. No icing as Romatario recovers it. Back the other way, Bunting in the Blugold zone. Stein the other way, almost a high stick from Stauber.
It will be a high stick, they can't touch it.
Nearly swung at the official in that corner. That was close.
It was a high stick, but not the penalty high sticking, just that he played the puck above his shoulder. And obviously nobody wants to touch it when that happens, so we'll just get a stoppage. Be 13 minutes, 17 seconds left to go.
I mean, he nearly took out an official in that far corner.
I think that if he did, it would be a much different story right now.
You've got that right. 13-11 left in the second period. Andrew Poulias into the faceoff for the Pointers. Jack Johnston for Eau Claire. Face-off yet again won by the Blugolds, but taken away by Pugliese. Swing and a miss. Able to get that one away. Still fought for the neutral zone. Puck dropped down by Johnson. Sends it up the ice. Pointers recover. Humberstone on it. Back the other way. High arcing pass looking for Pugliese, who was just out of reach. Backed away. Junker couldn't handle it. Proctor just in front of his net, passes to Junker. Junker off the backboards, now off the boards again from Humberstone to Bunting to Pugliese. The captain Pugliese to Anderson, what a pass! One-on-one, nice defense. Takes a huge shot though. Well done by Anderson, sends it inside, dangerous. Sherino fighting for it. Swing and a miss, nice defense by Love.
A collective gasp and sigh of disappointment from this crowd as he swung and missed on that one. If Sherino scored, that would have been an amazing goal.
Nice move. Looks like Humberstone sent Austin Becker flying. Shot came in. That one deflected wide left. Eau Claire keeps the pressure on after they made the change. Swanson loses the puck. Nice job, McKennigan. Finstrom to Witherspoon up the ice. 2 versus 2. Bacala gets back to make it 3 versus 2. Sherino, hard stop. Back inside. Finstrom took the shot. Saved by Guchar. Now he's pinned against the far corner. Swanson giving pressure. Hit down was high as he hit the deck. Couldn't tell who gave the hit. That looks like Connor Witherspoon. Now he'll hit the deck. Pins the puck against the boards himself. Squirts out. Finstrom in the middle. Takes a shot. High. No goal. Shot came in after Mofsky. That one goes wide across the boards. Gonrowski at the blue line. Up the ice around the boards yet again. High there to corral it for the Blugolds. The other way, slow pass, eventually finds Love, who fires it up the ice. Gonrowski able to intercept that one, back to Eftimofsky at the red line. Moberg, what a pass, David Hill! 3-on-2, David Hill trying to fight his way inside, no angle shot taken off his skates and off his stick by Stauber, intercepted by Moberg, offside!
David Hill is offsides by 8 feet. That's a good call. I know this crowd wants that not to be a call, but David Hill is offsides by about 80 feet. There is no way that should not be an offsides call.
It's just what you will see here in this game, and it's what you're going to hear. When you've got a home team that is sold out, and in a championship game, they're not going to agree with anything that's called against them. Nonetheless, the officials continue to call a very even, well-done officiating job by this crew. Face-off, won by the Blugolds. Green on the puck, swung at by Romataro. The Pointers are back on it. Pass to Stewart, takes a shot inside, saved by Guchar. Dangerous opportunity from Owen Dean, make it Cody Moline. The Blugolds will clear, and it will be icing.
Yes, it will be icing. The Blugolds not happy with that one, but it did hit the post, not his pad. Just making sure that one doesn't accidentally find its way into the back of the net. And we'll get a stoppage of play. 10 minutes, 48 seconds left to go here in the second. 4-1 Pointers.
Peters was racing back up the ice to drop this puck.
Trying to get some of that momentum going. Try not to lose any of it.
Pugliese in there for the Pointers. Face-off again, won by Eau Claire. Back the other way, nice pass. Here comes Green, 2-on-3. Green inside, looking for Schmall, but Stewart, nice defense. They will clear the zone. Guchar drops it off for Green. Around the boards, intercepted by Anderson.
They're not going to be able to do anything with it.
Pugliese drops it to Stewart. Stewart keeps it in his zone to Romataro, who now crosses the red line. Nice offensive effort by Martell, but shot up the ice by Harrison Stewart. Eau Claire and Stein send it up the ice. Grundy in the middle. Here comes Martell. Martell takes a pass to Green. Shot goes wide. Eau Claire on it again. Green glove save. Alex Proctor.
Matthew Falls is the only reason that puck is not in the back of the net. They were looking to set him up the same way they got their first one out and catch Alex Proctor in motion. But Matthew Falls was right there, stood in the way, and that's why it went wide. Obviously, he followed up with an amazing save.
This defense is on the same page with Alex Proctor, time and time again, combining for an excellent showing. Face-off, won by Eau Claire. Green on it yet again. Quinn Green spins back the other way. Pass does not come in. It's a glove save. Alex Proctor, I don't know how that one got across Evan Junker, but Proctor kept his eye on it, got the glove on it, and with 9:53, we will take our media timeout. Liam, the Blugolds able to get a score to go their way and a score to go against their way. It's 4-1.
Well, obviously, we're going to talk about the Pointer goal first. Sean Bunting off of a pass from Alex Proctor, picking up his first collegiate assist and his first collegiate point. He's on the score sheet, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, a long stretch pass right up the middle, caught Sean Bunting, left him with so much room. I mean, I think he was halfway into the zone by the time the first blue gold crossed over the blue line, and he just fired one right past Max Guchar's blocker side. Great goal from him, and like we said, the only way that they were going to be able to get one past Proctor is to catch him in motion and a good passing, and they did on the power play. And that finally broke this effective penalty kill unit from Point. I mean, and they tried to do it again, as we just saw. I mean, that was going to be the only way that they were going to get it past him.
Yeah, and that was a second goal from Sean Bunting. Was kind of the wake-up call for Eau Claire, who for much of this game has been sloppy and not finding their opportunities and just overall being outplayed, Liam.
Absolutely. I mean, not a lot has been able to go for the Blue Golds this game. I mean, obviously they've been able to get on the score sheet at least once, but other than that, it's been all Point.
Both teams take the ice. The Blue Golds were out first. They're hungry for more to continue their run back to find the lead. Face off. Won by Eau Claire yet again. Grundy back to the point. Love with it. Takes a shot inside. Deflected. Owen Dean has it near the goal. Able to clear that one away. Back to Love. Takes another shot through numerous defenders. Still goes wide. Shemilevsky gives chase. Shot came in from the blue line. Deflected by Owen Dean. Back to Hyde at the blue line. Hyde around the boards looking for Love. Takes a huge shot. He'll go down. The pointer's on it. Owen Dean. Grundy able to get a stick on that one. Otherwise, the pass would have found Matthew Falls.
That was a nasty cross-check from Evan Junker. I'm honestly very surprised he was not called for that one.
Eau Claire makes a change. They intercept the pass and are back on the puck.
They're just playing tennis with each other right now.
Humberstone had something to say about that. And send it back into the blue gold zone. Pin against the far boards. Can't quite see what's going on now. Coming back under our side. Mick Hennigan, pressure's on, no one knows where the puck is. Bacala's on it, shot comes in, 21, goes wide, out of play. Tyler Hersberg had the shot on goal. Somebody got a piece of it, and that one went flying.
Blue Golds are really turning it on here. The Pointers are not able to get a rush and stay in the zone. I mean, they've kind of been playing a lot of defense right now, which is tiring them out. They've got to figure out how to get a rush and sustain it again. The Blue Golds coming in with a lot of momentum.
Jack Johnson in there for the face-off against Connor Witherspoon. Puck drop, face-off. Won finally by the Pointers. Noah Finstrom racing up the ice. Across the red line, nice move. Stick came in from Sherino to try to give some help. Push back, but the Pointers are still on it. Back to Finstrom. Finstrom pass it up to Sherino across the blue line. Sherino keeps it over to Witherspoon. Calling for it was Mick Hennigan at the point. Pass did not come in. Hennigan still ends up with the puck. Back beside the net now. The Blue Golds tying it up, and they're back with the puck now. Here they come. Up the ice, trying to clear it is Mick Hennigan. Pressure came on from Jack Johnson. Well done by Hennigan to get back there to give Proctor some help. Hennigan with a spin move on his knees, fends that one into the parent section. Just trying to do his best to recover. That was a dangerous one.
I'm not sure why he didn't get any help. I mean, he was laying there on the ice, and both teams kind of seemed to stop like they thought there was going to be a call or something. And we're going to get a stoppage in play. I mean, he should have gotten some help right there.
Lucky fan in this sold-out crowd showed some nice hands. Snatched that one out of the air, and that's a souvenir to take home as the Blue Golds will win the faceoff. Puck mishandled by Green. Still shoots it up the ice. Harrison Stewart will be there. There's a man on it. Schmall around the boards to Cody Moline. Cody Moline, nice move to get past one man. But the Blue Golds send it back behind the net. Stewart chasing it. Hersberg.
Point needs a change. They've got tired skaters out there right now.
Cody Moline and Isaac Moberg across the red line. Moberg has some help, tries to find Moline. Pass intercepted by Hersberg. Back the other way. Green and Schmall against Stewart and Aromatario. Shot in! That one goes wide over the top of Alex Proctor. Sent back up the ice. Eau Claire makes a change. The Pointers need to do the same. Shot up the ice. The man open. David Hill takes that one off his stick, unable to corral it. The Blue Golds are back on it. Now it's a dangerous opportunity. Here comes Becker. Deflected by Proctor. Nice save. The Pointers did what they could to hustle back. Good hustle from this team, but an even better save by Alex Proctor.
This Pointer squad's tired. They're going to go for a change, but I mean, there was a couple of good opportunities both ways for both teams in very short succession. But once again, it's going to be a stoppage of play and a face-off in the Pointer zone.
7:20 left in the second period. 2 goals in this one. 3 in the first. No shortage of scoring. We've been treated to a good game. Swanson and Pulias in the face-off. The Pointers win a rare face-off. That one sent up to Anderson. Back the other way to Andrew Pulias. In the Eau Claire zone. Tries to clear it, is Love, but back the other way, Anderson inside. Anderson takes a shot, nice attempt. Around the backside, no glove. Guchar calling for a stoppage, and he'll get it.
That's not a stoppage of play. That's a wrong call. If his glove comes off, it's not a stoppage. They only stop it if the mask comes off.
Wonder why he was calling for that one. That was just a panic move by Guchar.
I guess I can't. It would be hypocritical of me because it is the same thing that Alex Proctor did a week prior in his game when he took one off the mask. And he had to take when he lost a couple of his teeth. But either way, I mean, if they're going to stop to play, and it'll be a face-off in Eau Claire's zone. About 7 minutes left to go here in the second.
And that face-off win percentage is so in favor of the Blugolds here tonight. But the Pointers are making it work.
Yeah, crowd getting impatient with Guchar right now. He's taking his time putting his glove back on.
You know, you need to kind of turn around and put your glove and your mask on sometimes, but turning towards that student section is almost the worst thing you can do.
Dangerous.
Face-off won by the Blugolds, sent into the neutral zone. Evan Junker there to receive it. Pass from Anderson finds Sean Bunting. The Pointers on the attack. Pass came in for Pulias. Turning back the other way inside, past Anderson. Anderson loses the puck. The Blugolds back out, and here they come. The captain, Staubor, into the neutral zone, sends into the Pointer zone. Evan Junker's got to fight off Grundy. He will, but it's a poor hit. Yet the Pointers end up with the puck. Sean Bunting finds Anderson. Nice pass. Gets that one past Stein off the board, trying to bounce it back in towards the net. Behind the net, takes a huge shot. Down goes Anderson. He's slow to get up. The Pointers still on. A nice effort from Shemilevsky. Poked out by Guchar.
Anderson might have lost a couple teeth here.
Back across the net, across the boards. Eau Claire will clear. Gonrowski sends it to Eftimovsky. Eftimovsky up the ice to Owen Dean to no one. Stauber on it for the Blugolds. Intercepted Shemilevsky, but fought for by Martel. Again, we're watching some tennis action here. Gonrowski slows things down. Shemilevsky and Eftimovsky, his options. Nice move. Finds Shemilevsky. 4-on-3. Shemilevsky around the back of the net. Takes a shot. No angle. Nice save by Guchar. Back on it. Here come the Blugolds. Cross the red line, across the blue line, into the Pointer zone. Fast as Bacala. Bacala takes a shot out wide. Hyde chasing it inside his own zone as that one went all the way around the boards. Trenton Hyde back up the ice to Bacala. 3-on-2. Has Alexiak. Decides to look for Lemmer, who hits the deck. That one goes out of play. That looks like it was Hyde who touched it last. And the Pointers should have a favorable face-off coming up.
Some lucky kid's got his hands on a puck. He'll go home with a souvenir. There's a little bit of extra pushing and shoving here as the teams go for a change.
Face-off will be in the neutral zone.
Fletcher Anderson took a high hit. I think they're honestly behind Max Guchar. Might be a couple of molars laying on the ice.
Face-off. Fought for. Nice effort in from Herzberg. But the Pointers fight back. Finstrom on it. Chirino dumps it for Romatario. All of Eau Claire Blugolds are back inside the zone now as the Pointers are looking to push their lead. Pinned against the boards. 3 Blugolds in there against 2 Pointers. Shot comes in from Harrison Stewart, gloved by Guchar.
They're going to go for a change. Good stoppage there. Just going to get a face-off going in the zone. 5 minutes left here in the second. 4-1 point. Alex Proctor has made 21 saves so far.
Unreal. Having a highly effective day is the sophomore friend of the show. Face-off eventually won by the Blugolds. Schmal racing his way up into the Pointer zone. Under pressure, Harrison Stewart. Nice defense. He's got to cut it back. Schmal inside. Tries to dump that one in. Deflected by Stewart. Stewart, nice defense. Nice pass to Chirino. Chirino and Finstrom teaming up here on the offensive. Chirino has an opportunity, but couldn't get it corralled. Grundy fighting for it in the Pointer zone. Slowing things down at the point. Shot not coming in from Green, who fumbled it off his stick. Stauber calls for it at the point. Shot inside, deflected Humberstone. The Pointers back on it. Humberstone and
not
Finstrom.
Sure who wants to grab it.
Miscommunication. Can't decide who wants the puck. Eau Claire's back on it. Quinn Green gives everything the Pointers team can handle,
I mean,
but
that's
the defense
just
stays on it.
a breakdown in communication there from Point. They weren't sure who wanted to take it, and nobody did, and it led to a turnover.
Harrison Stewart sends that one up to Hummerstone. Hummerstone up the ice into the Eau Claire zone, and the Pointers lose possession. Across the blue line, nice move by Stein. Stein's shot comes in, even better save by Proctor. Off his right pad, that shot goes off the backside of the net. And Proctor's got himself 23 saves in the game now.
This Point squad is playing kind of sloppy. I mean, they're not communicating with each other, and it's leading to really bad chances against them.
Less dominance shown by the Pointers here in the second period. Proctor out of his net just to tap that one to Harrison Stewart. Harrison Stewart, Lemmer is in with the pressure. This one will be icing.
He was not able to get a stick on that one. Unfortunate here. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. I mean, Frankie, like we just said, they're not communicating out there. It's like 3 chances now where they've seen where they're all bunched up, and they're not sure who's going to take the puck, and it leads to a chance, and Alex Proctor has to make a save.
Absolutely, Liam. Just fundamentals at this point. Got to keep those strong to keep their lead and push their ticket to the NCAA tournament and win the WIAC conference for the second time this year. Faceoff was won by the Pointers. Moberg gave chase, but his flurry of offense was shut down by the Blugolds. David Hill back on it now with Cody Moline pinned against the boards right in front of the Pointers bench. Squirted out. Proctor out of his net to field that one. Pressure coming on from Johnson as he'll clear it to Cody Moline. 3-on-2. Staying on sides with Sean Bunting. Good smart shown by that man, but pass was taken away by the Blugolds and back away by Sean Bunting.
They're playing tennis.
Guchar out of the net. Takes it back for the Blugolds. Dangerous as the pressure came on from Owen Dean. Make it Anderson returns to the ice. Presumably has his teeth still in his mouth. Inside, shot in, Anderson! It's a goal, 5-1 Pointers!
That's exactly what Anderson was looking for. After that hit, he had been jawing at the Eau Claire bench the whole night, and that's going to be the cherry on top for him, as he is not going to let them hear the end of that one. He is in their heads, and Max Guchar is Swiss cheese tonight.
It was a fantastic assist. Anderson was just sitting there, no one around him inside. Fires into the net. Guchar lets in his 5th of the night. Still no change at the goalie position. Surprising, Liam.
I mean, yeah, I understand putting faith in your goaltender, but Max Guchar is not with it tonight. It is 5-1 in the second period. That's something you see at the end of a game, and it's going to be a hand pass, and we'll get another stoppage of play with 2.5 minutes left to go. But either way, I mean, come on, Matt Lone. When is enough for Max Guchar?
And we've been highlighting the Pointers when they've had silly mistakes with some communication issues, but there have just been some huge holes in this Eau Claire defense that the Pointers have been able to exploit. A huge offensive effort from this team, and the defense has done more than enough to find a 5-1 lead. We're just looking for them to stay strong. On the puck now is 12, Charlie Erickson. Erickson gets that one away to Becker. Becker back the other way looking for Erickson, fighting for it. Eventually stolen away by Gonrowski. Up the ice, Matthew Falls. Limited action he's seen this season, but he's been phenomenal in the playoffs. Eventually loses that one. And the Blugolds are back on it, off the glass, and eventually off the low KB Willet Arena ceiling. We've got a stoppage, back to a face-off.
Well, like we said, kind of highlighted, KB Willet, very old rink, been in operation for over 50 years.
Historically.
It is a historic arena. 2 national championships have been won on this ice, and countless, numerous conference championships. This is where champions are made. I mean, honestly, it's an historic building that even my parents had the pleasure of watching hockey games in back when the great Paul Caulfield was playing here.
Witherspoon in for the face-off for the Pointers. Blugolds come away with it yet again, but eventually pushed off by Chirino. Nice aggressiveness by that man. Man on, Evan Junker has to clear it. Swing and a miss. Dangerous Stewart. Oh, Proctor!
He's
got decked off his skates into his net.
Oh, my goodness.
Looks like he might have hit it back of his head. Mick Hennigan other way, though.
Everybody wondering why that's not a call. Alex Proctor is able to go into his net.
There will be a call.
There will be a call. Awesome. I'm astounded there wasn't one called in the moment, as he was just absolutely destroyed in his crease.
That's just frustration reaching a boiling point. I am happy to see Proctor back on his skates. He's okay.
They're figuring out who it's going to send to the net. I think it's going to be Tyler Herzberg's going to go to the box. It's going to be 2 minutes for goaltender interference.
And he's been a big spark for this Eau Claire squad, starting a lot of these plays on the offensive effort.
I mean, we're happy Alex Proctor's okay. It appears he was just stunned for a moment. Obviously, everybody in this arena collectively held their breaths as they saw him kind of down in the net. They're happy he appears to be okay.
Pointers go on the power play for the first time here tonight. Face-off still won by the Blugolds. They'll clear the zone. Mick Hennigan has to get back on it as a man is on it. Swanson juked out of his skates. Back the other way. Mick Hennigan passes it to Fletcher Anderson. Anderson up the ice around the boards for Connor Witherspoon. Witherspoon passes it to Poulias. Poulias hit off back to Witherspoon. Eau Claire tried to clear, but the pressure was on by Finstrom. Can't see who's got it now. Witherspoon comes away with it. Witherspoon back the other way to Poulias to Mick Hennigan at the point. Mick Hennigan keeps it on this close side. Andrew Poulias, the captain, passes behind the net to Connor Witherspoon. Shot came in from Poulias, deflected by Guchar.
1 minute remaining here in the second period.
Back behind the net, Witherspoon to the point. Mick Hennigan to Poulias. Poulias takes a shot inside, trying to get that one around Finstrom, but gloved by Guchar.
Max Guchar remaining tall here on the power play. I'd actually think that this might be Point's first power play of the night.
Sure is.
Yeah, and it comes on an interference call on Alex Proctor, of all people. So, I mean, we've seen strange things here tonight, but either way, I hope that they're going to make use of this one. If they don't score in the second period, they will have about 8 seconds starting in the third.
Pointers win the face-off. Sean Bunting passes to Romatario. Romatario makes a spin move, makes a man miss. Back to Bunting at the point. Bunting, no angle. Hummerstone inside. Oh, indeed. Couldn't get a stick on it. Would have been a huge opportunity for a potential 6th goal today. 30 seconds left. Romatario keeps it in the neutral zone. Hummerstone sidesteps a man. Shot came in. Proctor, Johnny on the spot, ready for it through the legs of Romatario. Nice pass to Bunting. Over to Hummerstone. Hummerstone up the ice to Owen Dean. Owen Dean, Romatario.
That's going to be offsides. Yep.
Offsides
Just kind of
is
came
the
in
call.
over the blue line before the puck did. Got too excited with it. Either way, it's going to be a stoppage with exactly 11 seconds left to go here in the second period. I mean, I think they're going to ride this power play into the third. Alex Proctor is fixing some of his equipment in the net. Might have a bit of strap off, I think.
Getting some help from the official as they will hold play until he's ready in the net. Like you said, Liam, just 11 seconds left in this one. And the Eau Claire Blugolds still are out shooting the Pointers with shots on goal and are still down 5-1. Huge testament to how good Alex Proctor and this defense has been today. Face-off, won by the Blugolds. Pressure's on. Bunting clears it away. Fletcher Anderson can't get it off his stick. Make it Owen Dean, who couldn't get it off his stick. Nice moves, though. 2-on-3. 1 second. Let's take a shot. Goes wide left. End of the second period. 20 seconds left on the power play for the Pointers, heading into the third period.
I mean, if you're this Point squad, you are showing your appreciation. You got to love your goalie, and they are loving him here in KB Willet.
Liam, this could be a second straight conference championship
Well,
for the Pointers.
It's too early to call. There's still 20 minutes of hockey left to be played. Everybody thinks that the game's over when they're up 4 goals, but that's dangerous thinking.
We've seen some crazy comebacks here.
Case in point,
in the favor of the Pointers.
Yes, Pointers versus Stout a couple of weeks ago. They overcame a 3-goal comeback in the third period to eventually win in overtime. Anything is possible, but for now, Point is firmly in the driver's seat.
And if you're Eau Claire, you're just telling yourself exactly that. We still got a chance. This championship is still up for grabs. We could try to make this happen. If you're the Pointers, just stay on top.
Absolutely.
Just keep playing sound defense.
Don't take your foot off the gas pedal.
And that's exactly what the mentality has been here tonight.
I wonder if we're going to see Langford in the 5th.
And we've been asking for it for an entire period now.
And you'd think that
I shouldn't say asking for it, but debating it.
After that 5th goal, honestly, I would have pulled him. I mean, he is very clearly not with it here tonight, as he has let 5 go past him now. And it is unfortunate for this Eau Claire team.
15 saves of the night for Max Guchar, and as you said, 5 goals against him. Alex Proctor with 23 saves on the night, just 1 puck going against him in the net. Let's break down our scoring summary.
Well, scoring summary, Kylie Grundy comes in as Eau Claire's only goal. That came on the power play after an unfortunate tripping call. And I would like to add about pretty much every single call here tonight has been the correct one. This officiating crew is on top of it, including the linesmen. And so I figure that we're going to see more of that. But Fletcher Anderson comes in with the 5th goal, and Sean Bunting gets the breakaway. Obviously gets caught by Alex Proctor with the deep pass. He picks up his first assist. That's amazing.
That was so cool to see, Liam. And in terms of penalties, 3 going against the Pointers. Eau Claire's been on the power play 3 times, only made it count just once. Tyler Herzberg, for a roughing call in the 18th minute, went to the box. He'll remain in the box heading into the 3rd period. The Pointers will be on the power play, giving them a shot to push this one to 6-1. But we will wait and see what the 3rd period will bring. Liam Statz, Frankie Breit on the call for Pointer Studios and SportsPoint. Thank you for joining us here at KB Willet Arena. We can't wait to see the conclusion to this WIAC championship. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to KB Willet Arena for the final period of the 2024 WIAC Championship Conference game between the Pointers and the Eau Claire Blugolds. My name is Frankie Breit, joined by Liam Statz in the broadcast booth. This has been one heck of a game in favor of the Pointers, Liam. They've been dominating out here on the ice, nearly driving the shots on goal margin back to even as they lead it 5-1 and will return to the ice on the power play.
Well, obviously, everybody in the building, I think, is pleased with points. I just lost my train of thought. With their performance tonight. There we go.
Oh, absolutely, Liam.
I mean, besides, obviously, the Blugolds and the Blugolds fans and their coaches. But either way, I mean, people paid good money to come here and watch an amazing conference championship, and they're getting it. I mean, they'd like a tight game, and they'd love a blowout, and we're getting a blowout right now. 5-1 the score for the Pointers. Alex Proctor picks up his first collegiate point with a long assist to Sean Bunting up through middle ice. Still probably, I think we're going to give that one play of the game if we had to choose it.
And
amazing.
When we're breaking this game down on the show later this week, that's going to be one of the definite highlights we bring up. Many of highlights to cover. That one, probably the biggest.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can't get Mr. Proctor back on the show for a third time.
Liam, Max Guchar, goaltender for the Blugolds, returns to the ice now on the other side away from that student section, but the Blugolds will not make a change as they are down 5-1.
Now it's about pride. I mean, even if he lets up 4 more goals, they'll probably keep him in. It's a nice thing to do. He is a senior, I think, Max Guchar. I know he's a sophomore. Either way, I mean, he's not having the game he wanted to have tonight. He's probably already beating himself up mentally right now, so I mean, the Blugolds are going to trust their goalie. They're going to look for some offense, but this one's pretty much done and away with as we're getting ready to go.
And we've talked about the importance of this game. It's the conference matchup. The winner takes the championship. The winner gets an automatic bid in the NCAA tournament. Eau Claire needs this win. They're not going to get a choice bid to get in. So
Hummerstone gets stood up at the red line as that one sails all the way into the penalty box.
As we are underway in the third period, stoppage just 10 seconds into the period. 11 seconds left on the power play. Pointers will need to win this faceoff and hopefully get one chance on goal to put this power play to good use. Back to the faceoff, right in the center of the ice. Poulius taking on Swanson. Faceoff into the Eau Claire zone. That will pretty much kill our power play as Green tries to find Stein, who clears the zone.
Ooh, that one took a bad bounce off the boards.
Right off the post after the boards of Proctor's net.
You know, he was talking about that, how they were kind of taking some bad bounces off the back of the boards. We just saw that happen.
Nonetheless, dangerous opportunity goes awry. The Blugolds back out inside their own zone. Hyde sends it up the ice to Green, deflected by Junker, sends Hyde into the official on the boards. Swing and a miss from Hersberg. Hummerstone shoved off the puck now. Hersberg hits the ice. Who comes away with it? It's the Pointers, but there's still a scrum for the puck in the far corner. Hersberg back on it, looking for the no angle. Back the other way. Green sends it back up to the point. Love takes a shot, deflected by Sherino. What a play.
He's going to feel that one in the morning.
Right off the shin of Sherino. Puck goes to Hyde. Hyde takes a shot off wide. Proctor was there for it, but too far wide to even think about hitting the back of the net. This one will be icing as the Pointers clear the zone.
They're just trying to get a stoppage there, and they'll get one. Not able to go for a change. But Dawson Sherino putting body on the line to make the stoppage for that one. He is definitely going to have a big old bruise tomorrow, even through all of that padding.
And Sherino, the junior, may not be the flashiest of players when it comes to goals, but one of the most dynamic players with the puck on his stick and has been playing such a crucial point of this defense here tonight.
He leads the team in assists with 18.
Shot on goal for Proctor, saved. Quinn Green stretching all the way out to try to make that one dangerous, but Proctor continues to stand tall. 18:34 left in the game. Back to the face-off to the right of Proctor. Grundy in for Eau Claire. Witherspoon in for Stevens Point. Face-off. Sends it all the way back into the Eau Claire zone. Green on the puck, sends it back up for Carpenter, who was not there. Witherspoon maybe was looking for Sherino, who was turning around. Green there to intercept the pass. Finstrom fighting for it at the neutral zone. Gets it away and sent up by the Pointers, who will take Finstrom off the ice. And it's Cody Moline to take his spot. Eau Claire back on the puck. Nice pass. Here comes Martel. Martel under pressure from Moline and Aromatario. Aromatario poke check, gets the puck back for the Pointers. Now he's pinned against the board. So Witherspoon gets that one away, but taken away by Johnston. Johnston shot goes wide of the ride. Now Stein sends it back in, and that one is well off target and out of play.
They're going to actually call it for offside. Soto's going to come all the way out of the zone. No matter what, it's coming out. All the way down.
Back into the neutral zone. Stauber has some words with Peters.
If the Pointers win tonight, it'll be their 5th Commissioner's Cup victory of the WIAC. The WIAC only began offering hockey tournament about 10 years ago now, back in 2013, 2014.
And 50%, I mean, that's quite the percentage.
Absolutely. The Pointers have not failed to make the championship for 10 years now. And that's one heck of an opportunity for them.
Icing was waved off. Blugolds remain on at Stauber. Around the back of the net, now back near the point. Pressure's on by 2 Pointers. Sends a shot in from the point, wide to the right. Pressure still on. Proctor
makes the save.
He sure does. And the Pointers clear the zone to the neutral zone. Back into the Blugolds zone. Pressure on. David Hill gets that away from Stein. Takes a cross check into the wall. Off his skates.
He's hurt.
Slow to get up. Blugolds, dangerous opportunity, 3-on-2. Lemmer loses the puck. Nice job from Junker, who takes a cheap shot from Lemmer after the play, reaching toward that injured elbow, I believe.
Yeah, and there's going to be a penalty. It's going to be on Lemmer. They're going to send him to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Obviously, Evan Junker's got the previous injuries on that right arm of his. He was feeling it there. I'm sorry, the left arm of his. Obviously, that probably got a sore area, but either way, it's going to be another power play opportunity here for the Pointers. They have not been able to capitalize tonight.
Cade Lemmer knew it. He went right to the box. No discussion or pushback from number 13. Pointers back on the power play. 17:04 left in the period. Face-off won by the Pointers. At the point, Nick Hennigan. Pass to Finstrom. Finstrom back to Hennigan. Hennigan has his choice. Pressure comes on. Now he finds Anderson. Anderson back to Hennigan at the point. The assistant captain finds Andrew Poulias, the captain of this team. Connor Witherspoon at the no-angle line. To Poulias at the point. Hennigan takes a shot wide right. Finstrom off his stick. Good pass nonetheless to Hennigan off a man. Poulias tried to corral it, but a poke check came in from Swanson. Into the corner goes Poulias, slammed against the glass. He's hung up with 2 Blugolds. Puck eventually squirts out. Hennigan keeps it in the zone, eventually cleared by Hyde. Proctor out of his net to come grab that one well out of his net. Has to go the other way to Witherspoon. Pressure came on from Schmall. Here come the Pointers. Big Hennigan want to move.
Obviously, you like an aggressive goalie, but that was dangerous.
Down the ice, Connor Witherspoon. Nice pass to Fisher. Fisher shot it. Saved by Guchar. One of his better saves of the night. In the corner, Andrew Poulias gets it out. Mick Hennigan again fields it. Anderson has a shot if he wants it. He'll take it. Glove save. Guchar.
Obviously, Pointers frustrated they weren't able to get that one going, but obviously a third period tradition here at the Willet. The jump around is being played. Alex Proctor
might be jumping higher than he ever has, Liam.
Absolutely. Getting the crowd pumped up into this one. They come here just for it. This faceoff is won by the Pointers.
Shot from Aromatario off the faceoff win, gloved by Guchar, as Proctor on the other end continues to hype up the student section.
I don't think we've had a goalie, at least as long as I've been here. Obviously, Eli Billing, Ryan Wagner, and the rest of them have been nice. I don't think we've ever had a goalie that's been as in touch with this crowd and loves playing here in the Willet as much as Alex Proctor does.
Face-off won by the Pointer. Sean Bunting around the backside of the net. Nice move on Love. Back to the point to Humberstone. To Aromatario, make it Chirino back the other way. Chirino shot in. Try to get that off the stick of Owen Dean into the net. Behind the net, Humberstone to Owen Dean. Up to Chirino. Chirino taking his time. Back to the point. Aromatario, cheeky pass. Aromatario wasn't ready for it, but Bunting able to get back into cover. Aromatario back on the puck. Owen Dean across the blue line. Has Aromatario inside. Off the stick of Hyde. Able to slow that play up. The Blugolds will clear with 15 seconds left on the power play. This could be the Pointers' last opportunity, and I don't think they're going to take it. They're going to let this power play expire, as it was a nice clear from the Blugolds to expire the rest of the time. They're back at full strength. Shot up the ice around the boards. Green back on the puck for the Blugolds. Fires up the ice across the blue line. Here comes Schmall. Schmall loses the puck. Taken away by Humberstone. Fumbled yet again by the Blugolds. David Hill with momentum. Inside through 2 defenders. Gets that one away. Unfortunately loses the puck. Racing back for it now is Eftimovsky. Eftimovsky back behind the net of Proctor. Gets the turnaround. Has a man if he wants him off the board. Cheeky pass. Cody Moline ends up with it. Swerving his way. Trying to get around to defender Green. Or excuse me, that was Carpenter. Cody Moline took a huge hit into the boards. As Green gets back on it for the Blugolds. Carpenter to Schmall. Nice pass. Martell ends up with it at the red line across the blue line to the Pointer zone. Schmall. Schmall around the boards, behind the net, back to Martell. Martell hung up in the corner. Can't tell who has the puck. Here comes Quinn Green, takes a shot into the board. Student section erupts. Cody Moline, shot up the ice. Into the air, Matthew Falls has to give chase. Stauber, the captain, behind the net. Stauber makes 2 men miss. Racing up into the Pointer zone across the blue line, takes a shot. Stewart deflects that one away. Nice block by the senior captain. And eventually Proctor ends up with it.
We have an update from around the NCAA. In the SUNYAC specifically, Cortland will upset number 5 ranked Plattsburgh for the championship. That is huge as we're jostling for bids. So that means number 5 Plattsburgh will not get the automatic bid and will probably have to rely on the vote-in. That's big for Point because if they get the automatic bid, they'll be in a higher seed.
Point with a good opportunity there with 13 minutes left in the game, leading 5-1. Want that automatic bid for the 2nd straight year. This one eventually gloved up by Guchar. Maybe a little bit extracurricular, but ends quickly.
The ref just kind of got a little bit of liberal there with the whistle.
That looked like Tyler Love.
It's Sean Bunting.
Was maybe, mouthing off with Sean Bunting. Back to the face-off in the Blugolds zone. Pulius wins it for the Pointers. Aromatario takes a shot, but deflected by Bacala. Off the low ceiling, coming into play yet again. Back to the face-off. Some big news around the NCAA that Liam just pointed out. We've talked about it. The Blugolds have to win this one. That the vote-in is pretty rare for them. Probably not going to happen.
Especially as they are now unranked. We're ranked about 2 weeks ago. St. Olaf is beating Bethel over in the WIAC with about 20 minutes left to play in the game.
Shot off the boards, looking for a pass to Herzberg. Nice defense by Stewart. Bunting able to send that one back on the ice. Anderson in pursuit with Pulius. Fought off by Hyde. Hyde to Bacala. Bacala across the neutral zone line. There will be a stoppage.
I think it might have hit somebody on the bench, so I think we're just going to get, or maybe it was a high stick. Either way, we got stopped and back out to center ice.
Face off.
With about 13 minutes almost. 13 minutes and 2 seconds left to play here in the game. Pointers 13 minutes away for a 2nd straight Commissioner's Cup championship.
Face off, won by Eau Claire. Around the backside of the net from Proctor. Back into the neutral zone. Green on it for the Eau Claire Blugolds. Fought away before getting off the bench. Up to Humberstone, hits the deck hard. David Hill came on the ice. 2-on-1 against Junker. Here comes Johnson, takes a shot, saved by Proctor. He makes those ones in his sleep as he remains tall. What a day for Alex Proctor. Another opportunity for the Blugolds. Oh my goodness! Saved by Proctor. Shot came from the captain, Stauber. Fidstrom takes a shot into Guchar. Easy save. Not much on that one.
Every save that Proctor make is booming.
Johnston takes a Hail Mary shot, if you will, wide to the left before he comes off the ice. Pointers inside their own zone. Another save by Proctor. 4 consecutive saves for the sophomore, having himself one of the best nights of his young career. Gonrowski trying to fight this one away for the Pointers. Back to the point. Shot came in from Bacala off.
I think that was Cody Moline.
Off the glass. Remaining on it is Stauber at the point. Stauber takes a shot inside, deflected through many defenders. Hit away from Moline. Moberg got it across the red line, in over the blue line, takes a shot, pulls it away from Stauber, shakes it off well as Martell is behind the net for the Blugolds. Gets it away is Trenton Hyde. Romatario Back into the neutral zone to Shemilevsky. Shemilevsky pass to Moline, offside.
There was a shot after the whistle.
That was Matthew Falls on the puck, by the way.
I don't think that was malicious. He took a little bit of an extra shot there from, I think that was Sammy Martell, but I don't think there was anything malicious and done by it. It was just a bang-bang play. Obviously, that's a big no-no here in hockey after the whistle, taking a shot towards the goalie.
11:25 left in the game. Pointers looking to close it off as the face-off rather, is won by Eau Claire. Shot came in from Matthew Falls before he heads to the bench. Hyde up the ice in the neutral zone, pass to Grundy. Grundy tries to dump it to Quinn Green. Sean Bunting poke check, nicely done. Back to Grundy, 2 pointers around him. Dangerous opportunity, Quinn Green takes it away as Romatario and Shemilevsky. Nice save with Proctor across his crease on his knees.
Oh my goodness!
Save!
Oh my goodness!
Unreal from the sophomore. Quinn Green couldn't get it off his stick towards Proctor as Romatario was there to help. Pin against the corner. 2 players from both teams trying to fight for the puck. Who's got it? Squirting out away to Love. Love gets that one off the back leg of Romatario. Across Proctor. Proctor did not have to make the save. Back to Love. Nice move. Has to make a shot here. Can he? No. Good defense from Romatario. Clearing it is the Pointers. Sean Bunting. This one will be icing. Oh my goodness, Alex Proctor.
You know how I said earlier that he had the best save I've ever seen in my entire life? I think that one's going to take the cake. I mean, he was way out of position. Hyping up the crowd now as he skates back to his net. I mean, he came all the way across, desperation style, stretched all the way out, and turns that one aside right in front of the student section who are happy he's there.
An unreal effort out of this man as the Blugolds are back on the puck. Shot came in from Herzberg, deflected by Shemilevsky, who now is racing up the ice with it, past to Bunting across the blue line into the Blugolds zone. He'll send that one up as the Pointers make a change. Blugolds back on it. Here comes Johnston. Johnson across the red line, across the blue line into the Pointer zone. Taken away by Humberstone. Back in the neutral zone, Green taking his time over to Carpenter. Carpenter shot around the boards. Proctor there. If it came his way, it did not. Into the neutral zone. Pass came in to Finstrom. Dangerous on the right side of the ice. Off the boards, back to Witherspoon. Takes a shot. That one goes wide and well above Guchar. Humberstone shot in again. Saved by Guchar. Herzberg on it for Eau Claire. Now on to Johnston. Pass went straight to Connor Witherspoon. Back in possession are the Pointers. Sherino with it now at center ice. Witherspoon into the Eau Claire zone. 1-on-4. As that one is eventually won by Eau Claire. Here comes Stein. Stein moves away from David Hill. Almost a high stick, not called. Proctor out of his net to bang that one away. Pointers back on it inside their own zone. Cody Moline tries to pass to David Hill. Fighting back for it. That one squirts away towards Proctor, but Gonarowski able to recover and tries to clear the zone. Moline shakes off a hit. 2-on-1. David Hill still on his skates. Pass to Moberg. Can't get it in the far corner of the net. Off the glass, back the other way. Somehow Eau Claire gets away with it. Gonarowski
somehow made
ice.
that save. I mean, he has stared down the 2-on-1. The Pointers were not able to convert. He stretched all the way out. He kept it out of the net. 8 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in the third.
Tyler Love, pass to Hyde. Hyde near the blue line, pass to Swanson. Hits that one away, back to the Pointers. Romatario off the boards to Bunting. Bunting fires that one behind the net. Guchar out of his crease to go get that one. Nobody can get a stick on it. It's back in the Pointer zone to Romatario. Romatario back the other way to Sean Bunting. Sean Bunting across the ice to Anderson. Anderson 2-on-2, has Poulias inside, doesn't take it. Turns around back towards the blue line, keeps it in the zone. Pass to Stewart. Able to fight for it up to his teammate and the captain. Captain to captain, Andrew Poulias around the boards looking for Falls. Who can't get there? Bacala 3-on-3 with Green. Shot comes in from Bacala, deflected by Eftimowski. Around the boards now to Green. Green can't get that one. Back the other way, looks like Andrew Poulias back towards the puck. Hit away, Stewart. Harrison Stewart roped up with Grundy. Grundy fighting for it, everything he can do, but it still gets away back to Owen Dean. Owen Dean clears the zone. This one
will be icing.
Is in fact icing.
Well, I mean, that kills a lot of time off the clock. The Pointers are in need of a break here as they had to fight off a couple of good rushes and attempts there by the Blugolds. They're not going to go down easy.
7 minutes for them to score 4 goals. They're playing Macarena here at KB Willet Arena. Now, Liam, 5 goals scored by the home Pointers. Is that free tacos?
That is indeed free tacos. If you're here at KB Willet, obviously you get a choice of a free taco here at Taco Bell over on Division Street.
Matthew Falls with the puck, dangerous across the middle. Green ends up with it. Dangerous. Whoa, around and around he goes, Harrison Stewart. Nice deflection from the senior captain. Harrison Stewart loses possession. Here comes Schmall. Green inside. He will make the pass, but that one ends up in the glove of Alex Proctor. Media timeout now underway.
Easy glove save there from Alex Proctor. That's going to take us to the media timeout. I mean, honestly, Frankie, this is about as good a game as you could possibly ask for. The Pointers have been buzzing on and firing on every cylinder tonight. Defense, offense, and goaltending. 5-1 is the current score. I mean, that is wild.
Liam, you've been calling games here for the Pointers for 3 years now. You've seen Wagner last year, but obviously Proctor did get some playing time, and now he's the starter. You've seen much more of him than I have. I mean, what can you speak to how well he's played tonight in comparison to the rest of his career?
Well, obviously last year it was a 3-way 10-day duel between Wagner, Proctor, and Matthias Smith. Wagner went down with an apparent leg injury. He was the starter as he had seniority. He took a 6-year, actually. He took a COVID year. So he wasn't actually expected to even come back, but decided to. And they had to put Proctor and Smith in, and they both shared the same amount of time. Both of them put up really, really good numbers, and I said we were going to have one of the best goalie duos in the nation. And obviously, as soon as Ryan Wagner came back, Alex Proctor went down with a leg injury. He did not be able to play the rest of the season, but Ryan Wagner led them to an NCAA tournament appearance, 1-game win, and an eventual quarterfinal loss to Adrian. But Alex Proctor has remained tall in the net. He's been putting up great numbers. I mean, he's been as stoic a goaltender as you could possibly ask for.
31 saves for the sophomore as the Blugolds are back on it. Shot came in, looked like Junker took that one in the no-no zone. Hit away by Junker right in front of Proctor.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you feel for him. He's been going through hell tonight.
Junker remains strong though on the ice. He will eventually come to the bench. The Pointers on the offensive inside the Blue-Gold zone. Grundy on it, 2-on-2, Bacala. Bacala slowing things down, takes a shot towards Proctor into his chest and saved.
Evan Junker, he is a trooper. He's kind of laid it all on the line. He's dealing with an apparent arm injury and wrist injury. I mean, still decided to play tonight. Is Alex Proctor, I think, is
taking a break.
He is having the time of his life out here on the ice tonight.
Yeah, Evan Junker still pushing to play in this game and returning to the ice time and time again, playing valuable minutes for this team. Have to applaud the effort of that man as well as the rest of the team. Face-off won by Isaac Moberg and the Pointers. Here comes Mick Hennigan. Mick Hennigan trying to make that pass. Dangerous, intercepted by the Blugolds. Inside, save by Proctor. Shot came from Schmall. What a save, and down goes Moline. Took a huge shot inside Martel. Martel deflected. Another chance in from Green. Another Pointer makes a block. This defense remains strong. Somebody loses their stick.
There. I think Mick Hennigan's without a stick right now. Just trying to get a body into the lane.
Intercepted by Gonrowski right in front of Proctor. Defense giving all the help they can to their sophomore goaltender and doing it well. Inside the Blue-Gold zone, up the ice now around the boards, and no icing. Waved off.
I'm not sure why that's not an icing. Everybody in the crowd asking why, but either way, play will continue.
Owen Dean and Stein meet at center ice. Huge shot. Blugolds stay on it. Shot comes in, deflected by Proctor. Around the board, so it's the other side. Stauber on it at the point. Thought about the slap shot. Now back towards the point. It's Stein takes a shot inside. It's a mess. Pointers deflected. Get it away. Going back the other way. Swing and a miss from Owen Dean. Taking off his skates. 2-on-2. Pass came in. Oh, decked down is Swanson. What a shot by Humberstone. That one sent it into the crowd.
We're going to get a stoppage of play here for something. I think there's a broken stick. There is another broken stick from this Pointers team. It's 2 tonight in the span of about 20 seconds. We have just under 5 minutes left to go. There's going to be a timeout taken.
That was a
Stevens
messy.
Point. That means I think it's because we had a lapse in defense or, other apparent injuries. Either way, a good use of the timeout as we're under 5 minutes left to go here in the game.
Absolutely, Liam. Guys are taking shots left and right. Defense putting it all out on the line for the WIAC championship. Yeah, smart choice to try to catch a breath here. Under 5 minutes. Man, Liam, we've been treated to a good one.
Absolutely, and a score update from out west over in the WIAC. St. Olaf is beating Bethel 3-1. St. Olaf will apparently win the WIAC, and in all likelihood will face Point if they are to make it into the NCAA tournament here March 9th the next week, and it all remains to be seen, though. Nothing is set in stone.
And that game would most likely occur here at KB Willet Arena, another home game.
At least one game probably will come through the Willet and Stevens Point as a whole. Alex Proctor skates back to his net, getting the crowd hyped up. Like I said, I don't think we've ever had a goalie that's been as in touch with this student section. He said there's nowhere else he'd love to play. He loves playing in KB Willet. And why wouldn't you?
And he mentioned on the show he's never had that kind of support right behind him, so he really feeds off of them. Pointers on the puck after the faceoff. Sean Bunting hits that one up high off the ceiling. We will go back.
The low-hanging ceiling of the KB Willet claims yet another victim.
Time and time again here tonight, more often than usual it seems. Back to the faceoff. Quinn Green is ready. He knows what they need. 4 goals in 4 minutes. Can they get it done? The Blugolds win the faceoff. Grundy takes a shot quick in. Deflected off Humberstone to Anderson. Anderson on the puck, shoots it inside the neutral zone. No call comes in. Anderson back on the puck inside the Blugolds zone, back beside the net.
He's lucky he didn't get a high sticking call there.
Great point there. Liam Anderson on the puck yet again. He's just fighting for that one. Tooth and nail as much as he can. But the Blugolds are back on it. Grundy and Bacala in the Pointers zone. Blugolds make a change. Pointers back on it, but a shot came in towards Proctor. He was able to make the save, an easier one hit for him here tonight. Bacala takes a shot, but oh man, Proctor saves it again. Another shot in across Proctor's face. Did not make contact with him. Stauber on it at center ice. Pass towards Stein. In the Pointer zone, another shot, glove save. Proctor will bring that one down to the ice, doesn't cover it up yet. Now he will, just wasting clock while he can.
He gets some extra pushing and shoving after the whistle. Yeah, in all likelihood, I would wager, I don't think that they're going to pull Max Guchar out of the net. This one's pretty much in the bag, so they'll probably stay 5-on-5 for a while. But I do feel like they're going to come back with some extra ferocity here at the end. Maybe try to get one more before the night is done. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the game.
Pointers can taste the WIAC championship. Nearly in their grasp. After the face-off, the Pointers are on it. Connor Witherspoon dinks that one up the ice, looking for Sherino, loses possession, pinned against the boards, couldn't get to it. Noah Finstrom, though, able to get a stick on it. Green now back the other way to Stein. Stein up the ice to Johnston. Johnston in across the blue line. Johnston takes a shot, saved by Proctor off his glove. Couldn't hang on to it, but Harrison Stewart there to help him. Keeping it in the zone is Stein. Johnston and Schmull in there, deflected away, Aromatario. Finstrom clears the zone. Stauber couldn't get a skate on it. Aromatario has an opportunity. Not a great shot, but nice effort from Aromatario.
Takes off more time, and his guys get a change.
Schmull can't corral the puck.
I think the home crowd here is asking Eau Claire to start the buses.
Rowdy as ever, KB Willet. They know that they might see another championship come the way of their home Pointers. Dangerous opportunity saved by Proctor. Shot came in from Becker. And the chance for We Love Proctor.
Like we said, KB Willet, especially the student section, we've never had a goaltender that I think the student section is as in love with as they are with Proctor.
KB Willet now playing everybody dance now. Proctor has spoken how long in his career that he does dance in the net. Just calms him down in there outside on the ice. David Hill on the puck, loses it, but back to Eftimovsky behind the backside of the net to Cody Moline. cleared out, intercepted by Eftimowski. Proctor would have been there for the save, but the puck stays live. Austin Becker, pass to Martell, back to Becker inside. Proctor makes a save! Outside, Hyde on it. Moberg trying to steal it away. Across the boards, gets it outside now. Austin Becker, shot inside, deflected by Eftimowski. Pinned against his own official, nearly taken off his skates. In the far corner, fighting for it. Gonrowski in there, finally gets it out. Humberstone out of his zone, up the ice for David Hill. Takes an unfortunate bounce off the boards, so Eau Claire is able to get back on it in the neutral zone, across the blue line. Here come the Blugolds, backside of the net. Able to get a stick inside was Humberstone, trips up his own man. Can't tell if that's Sherino. Make it Mick Hennigan.
No, it is Mick Hennigan, and I think something's hurt. I mean, able to hobble his way down to the bench. He got up not very well as that one comes all the way down. Icing will be waved off.
Pointers a minute and a half away from another WIAC championship.
There'll be a penalty call, I think. 2 minutes for interference. I'm not sure who it'll be on. Let's see. Whoever it's on, it's going to go all the way down to the end.
Harrison Stewart down in the near corner after that one, and that looks like the call is against Stauber, the captain of the Blugolds. The Pointers will go on the power play, up 5-1 to finish this game.
If they don't score, they're going to finish it out. 2 minutes. We got just under a minute and a half remaining in regulation. The Pointers 1 minute, 24 seconds away from their 5th championship victory. My goodness.
Face off, won by Sean Bunting and the Pointers. Sherino on the puck at the point. Weaving his way around Johnson, back the other way. Sean Bunting, what a find. Bunting to the point. Ramataro takes a shot deflected by Swanson. Swanson tried to pass that one up and clear the zone, but Humberstone was there to grab the puck. Backside of the net to Sean Bunting in the near corner. Bunting back to Humberstone. Around the back of the net yet again, getting held up. No call, less than a minute. A minute away. The Pointers. Sherino fumbles it, stays on the puck, and goes off his skate. Pass from Bunting. Back to Sherino inside. Looking for Owen Dean, loses the puck. Here comes Swanson against Romatario, weaves his way around, but poke check comes in from Owen Dean. Pointers back on it, 40 seconds. Romatario, the home crowd is getting loud. They know exactly what's coming their way. Humberstone trying to waste time. Intercepted by the Blugolds. Here comes Green. Poked away a Romatario. They're just dancing around with the puck.
20 seconds.
20 seconds away. Love to Hyde. Hits that one up and away. Keeps it in bounds. Proctor pins it against the boards.
10 seconds.
You can feel the energy. The crowd getting hyped up. Matthew Falls. Pass it up the ice. 5 seconds. This one is as good as done.
That'll
the Pointers are the 2024 WIAC champions. Elation at KB Willet Arena.
Alex Proctor at his first start in the the WIAC tournament backstops the purple and gold all the way to the Commissioner's Cup. They'll win 5-1 here at home ice in front of a sold-out KB Willet. 1,800 will watch them do it, as that's going to do it here for the Pointers. That is their 5th Commissioner's Cup victory. That's a 50% win rate in their 10th appearance. I mean, that's SEC levels of biblical.
Unreal scene, unreal history put on pen to paper by the Pointers. And after a team hug with Alex Proctor in front of that student section, these two teams will meet at center ice to shake hands. Anderson leading the Pointers. Anderson had a goal here tonight. Sean Bunting had 2 goals here tonight. What a game out of the 1-seeded conference champion Stevens Point Pointers.
I mean, there's really nothing else that could be said, Frankie. I think we kind of said it all. I mean, obviously, this young team backstopped by about half of their veterans. I mean, a very young goaltending core. It backstops them all the way to the Commissioner's Cup and then picks up the win in front of a crowd who he said he loves to play for and he wouldn't rather play anywhere else.
You've got that right, Alex Proctor. 41 saves on the night, just 1 goal against him. Stellar night for that young man. Guchar, 20 saves on the night, 5 goals against. They never took him out of the game. He remained in the game, and unfortunately for the Blugolds,
not his best performance.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Liam.
I'm sorry, Frankie.
No, please, by all means, Liam.
Well, I mean, head coach Matt Lone, Max Guchar was solid for them in that the entire season, and obviously everybody's going to have a game where they don't perform to their best. I mean, Alex Proctor's had that game. Tia Smith's had that game. Everybody has had that moment where they don't provide their best effort. But obviously, Max, they decided to keep him in, obviously, maybe out of respect or whatever. Either way, the Stevens Point Pointers, for the 5th time in the WIAC's history, will win the Commissioner's Cup. And their Liam, 10th straight appearance.
They've got the automatic bid in the NCAA tournament. A little bit of speculation here. You can speculate that the team will play their home game next weekend. St. Olaf up 4-1 against Bethel. The game just ended. St. Olaf takes it. Will they be coming here to KB Willet?
It is. Anything's possible. It depends on where the Pointers will sit with Plattsburgh's loss. The Pointers might go up enough to get the 3rd overall seed, which might mean they actually might get a first-round bye. Anything is possible here tonight as the trophy will be presented, the Commissioner's Cup.
Next, would you please direct your attention to
such a beautiful scene for the 2nd straight year.
No discredit to the Blugolds. They played one hell of a year. They just didn't bring it tonight. Obviously, that first goal was too soon early into the game. I think that might have been what did it, as the captains will come out to raise the cup. Harrison Stewart, Andrew Pulias, and the alternate captain, I think that is Matthew Falls. Nope, that is Cody Moline, the alternate captain.
And there is another trophy and another plaque for the trophy case. The Pointers will go over and celebrate with the student section. An unbelievable effort out of this season. So happy to see this team as they will pose for their champion picture. A scoring summary update. Sean Bunting, Noah Finstrom, David Hill. Another goal from Sean Bunting.
And then Fletcher Anderson.
With the
cherry on top. I think officially Noah Finstrom is going to have the game-winning goal. Connor Witherspoon, Dawson Shuna will assist. But I think, honestly, we have to give our attention to an even better assist from Alex Proctor for, I think, the insurance goal tonight. Hit Sean Bunting in center ice. It was a wonderful stretch pass from him. The lone assist on that goal. Sean Bunting, the breakaway, puts it past Max Guchar for the insurance goal as the Pointers cruise. I really say cruise to a victory.
And I think off of that, Liam, if we're going to look at our 3 stars of the game, Proctor and Bunting take the first 2.
Absolutely.
Proctor had the game of his life.
Sean
Bunting with 2 goals. And how about Evan Junker for our 3rd star, going out there, toughing it through every injury he's experienced in the past couple weeks and taking some more hits tonight, and yet putting on a stellar performance.
Honestly, I would agree with that. Evan Junker has put his body through a lot of punishment as the Pointers go over and celebrate with the student section. They will win the Commissioner's Cup and go into the NCAA tournament. Their game will be next week unless they get a first-round bye. It remains to be seen. Either way, I think that's going to do it from us here, Frankie.
Yeah, Liam, what a story, what a season that will continue for the Pointers, and what a game. My name's Frankie Breit, joined by Liam Statz, Will Spreeman on the stream, Keaton Waala on our camera. Thank you all so much for joining us here on SportsPoint through Pointer Studios as Proctor cheers with the WIAC board. Good to see him happy. Thank you again to all of our crew and our staff. Thank you for joining us here, and we can't wait to see you here next week for the first round of the NCAA tournament. We'll see you next time.